Hi guys, and welcome to plus size weight loss workout number 3. If you haven't yet warmed up, then please pause this video and do so now. This is a 24-minute no equipment based workout. We've got 4 different sets of exercises. Each set of exercise consists of 2 exercises which go for 60 seconds each. You'll have 30 seconds break after each exercise and then before the new round begins. Don't forget to try your hardest, but as always, listen to your body and don't overdo it. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so first up, we've got lower body Russian twists. Okay, so what we want to do here is draw in your navel and lower your legs with control from side to side. So we're just lowering our legs down to one side, our knees tap the ground, then coming back up and then dropping down to the opposite side and knees tap the ground and then coming back up. So we're using our oblique muscles, so the sides of our abs, to control our legs down. We're just pivoting on our heels there. If you want, you can keep your feet closer to your bum, so that way you pivot along the whole side of your foot. Up to you how you want to do it, but slowly rotating from one side to the other. When you first begin this exercise, you may not be able to get your knees to the ground, and that's fine. Just go as far as you can, as comfortable as you can. We want to keep our shoulders flat on the ground. And don't forget to breathe, guys. Breathing out as you go down if you want, or however you want. As long as you're breathing, it doesn't matter. Great work. So up next, we've got bird dog, single limb bird dog. So what we're doing here is we're keeping our core engaged. We're making sure that we don't rotate our hips or upper body at all. And we're raising our left arm, our left leg, our right leg, our right arm. So just going around in a circle, one limb at a time, keeping our body perfectly straight and getting straight into it right about now. And let's do it. So core muscles nice and engaged. So keep belly button sucked in and up towards your chin. Lift that arm up as high as you can. Lift that leg up as high as you can without twisting that pelvis. Same for your right side. Lift it up as high as you can. Imagine there's a string tied to your limbs, and it's actually pulling your limbs away from the body as well. So out and away, or up and away, however you best want to think about it. Just 30 seconds to go. So we've got long work periods here, 60 seconds, but you've also got a really good break here as well, 30 seconds. Excellent. Bringing the arm up as high as you can every single time. 10 seconds to go. Great job. Okay, we're gonna have a 30-second break before getting into our lower body Russian twist again. Make sure that you use these breaks wisely. So have a shake off if you need to, your hands, your feet, get that lactic acid out. Also make sure you grab a drink on these breaks as well if you need it. And getting straight back into it, just passing these from one side to the other side, over and over again. Excellent. So really looking after our bodies here, guys. You're here to lose weight. You've got a lot of weight to lose, and we're going to get it off. And it all starts with self-love. You know, we need to love our bodies. We need to work with our bodies, not against our bodies. Good. So many people go about, you know, exercising, working out with the wrong mindset. 5 seconds to go. Nice and easy. Excellent. Obviously going back to our bird dog single limb next after a break. Like I said, grab a drink if you need to. Ten seconds to go till we start. Good, let's go. So one arm up, down, stabilize, one leg up, down, stabilize, opposite leg up, down, stabilize, opposite arm up, and then back down and stabilize. Keep repeating. You're doing great. So yeah, so what do I mean by that? What do I mean by the fact that we need to work with our bodies and not against our bodies? Well, what I mean is that we really need to come from a place of self-love, not self-criticism. So many people I've coached along the years, want to train, want to lose weight from a place of self-criticism because they hate themselves. They hate the fat they're carrying. They hate the person they've become. All these things, it's basically they're doing it because of self-criticism. Good, that's time. Up next, we've got step presses. All right, so all we're doing here is we've got our arms at 180 degrees, our elbows bent at 90 degrees, and we're squeezing our chest muscles back and forth whilst just marching on a spot, that's all. So we're really burning calories here, getting a good chest workout. It's like the old pec deck at the gym. And straight into it. You can do these slow or fast, it's up to you. I'm just doing it at a steady pace there. Yeah, so many people come into training from that place of self-criticism, and it's really not good because, yeah, fair enough if you don't like, the body you've got, but what we have to remember in all this is that we didn't do this. Our bodies really didn't do this to us. We need to take responsibility for that. We've done this to our bodies. So through neglect or through not eating the right foods or for stressing too much or whatever it is, whatever the mechanism is, we've actually done this to our body. Good, and relax. 30 seconds break. So I think that's really important to remember that. So up next, we've just got a standing calf raise. So all we're doing here is just standing on the spot. You can use a chair to balance if you want, but all we're doing is just lifting up onto the balls of our feet as high as we can, and then back down to the floor again, working our calf muscles. Good, so right up to the balls of our feet and back down, nice and easy. You should feel a burn in the back of your legs towards the end of this 1 minute work period. So yeah, so I suppose what I'm getting at here is that, we've done this to our bodies and we're the only ones who can undo it. And if you come into it from a place of self-criticism, from a place of self-hatred, then eventually and very quickly, the motivation's really going to stop, because what you're really doing is beating yourself up. Instead, if you take a different approach and sure, you realize that there are aspects of yourself and your body that you don't like and you want to change, one being, the fact you want to lose some weight. Good, that's time. 30 seconds break. Grab a drink if you need it, guys. Then that's a much healthier relationship, because what you're actually doing is loving and supporting yourself. Okay, and we all know that with love and support, we can keep on going with anything in life, and it's no different when it comes to your own motivation and losing weight. Good, getting straight into it. So got that pec deck motion, just squeezing those elbows together and then away. So really squeezing our shoulder blades together here as we come back. And it looks easy, this one, but your arms will be burning. I guarantee you that. They'll really be burning. Good. So yeah, it's actually, about loving yourself. It's about loving your body. It's about loving your mind. It's about loving your spirit. The whole lot. At the end of the day, you deserve to have a healthy body. And you can achieve that. And it all starts with loving yourself. Loving yourself is the most important thing. If I was to pick one thing out in all the coaching I do, that would be it. Good, 30 seconds break. Quick drink if you want it, guys. Because you think about it, like if you love yourself, then you're going to make the time to look after yourself. You're going to respect who you are. And there's a very good chance that you also love life if you love yourself too. Get ready to go, guys. And straight into it. Let's go up onto the balls of our feet, squeezing our calves every single time. So yeah, through all the years of coaching, many people that I've coached who don't love life really don't love themselves. So it goes hand in hand. And if they don't love themselves, then there's really no real reason to look after yourself, because if you don't really love life and yourself, then what do you care if you eat foods which taste good but are bad for you? There's no real value there for life itself. Like, it's just getting through each day. So yeah, it is super, super important. And I love you guys. I really do, with all my heart. I love the fact that you're showing up. I love the person you are. So you're halfway there. Good, that's time. You just need to love yourself. Have a break, guys. Have a break. Have a shake. Shake your feet off. Shake your hands off. Now, if you've got a towel handy, if you haven't got a towel, you can use a pair of jeans or something. A broomstick, but a little towel is always good. We've all got towels from the bathroom. And all we're doing here is a pull down for towel. So we're in a lunge position. We're keeping tension on the towel. We're pulling down with our lats and then pinching our shoulder blade together. And getting straight into it. So keep that tension on, breathe out and way down if you can, and just squeeze those shoulder blades down and together, just like you're doing a lat pull down in the gym. This one looks really easy, but it's actually a killer exercise. I actually find this super hard. I actually find this just as hard as doing chin-ups, to be honest, in a different way. It sounds crazy, but it is that hard when you're putting that tension on. And it's really great. It's great to get a really good lat workout. Lats are the muscles under our armpits, which run all the way down almost into our lower back. And then the second biggest muscle group in our body. So we really want to work them, get them strong, because they're going to burn a lot of calories and burn a lot of fat too. Great back exercise. Awesome. And up next, we've got plank on our knees. Okay, so all we're doing here is we're going to start off on the ground. So I want you to start off on the ground, this one. And you've got your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Your elbows are under your shoulders. Feet are just gently on the floor. And all you want to do is suck your belly button in and up towards your spine. So turning your core muscles on and lifting your belly button up till it clears the ground. Get ready to go. And lifting up and hold. So you want that nice flat back. We don't want any excessive curves in our lower spine. Just our core muscles on and engaged. And you should feel a gentle shake through your abs or core muscles. That's all we want to feel, just that gentle shake. So yeah, I hope I haven't lectured you too much on this session about loving yourself. I just feel really sad for people who don't love themselves. Like, it's, you know, at the end of the day, life sucks if you don't love yourself. So I know you've got changes to make in your body. Good. That's time. Well done. We've got a 30-second break and we're back into it. Like I said, grab a drink if you need to. Keep sipping water. Have a shake off. Getting ready to get back into it, guys. And let's do it. Straight to pull downs again. All the way down. That's it. Yeah, I was going to say before, it's easy to look in the mirror and not love who you see, especially if you look in the mirror and you just see rolls of fat. Then you're probably thinking, how am I supposed to love myself when I look like this? But you need to see past that, and you know that that's not who you are. Your true self is beneath those rolls of, you know, blah blah blah, if you want to call it that. You know, it's not who you are. It's just a consequence of, you know, some lifestyle choices. You put on some extra weight. Good, and have a break. So yeah, it's really, really important to remember that. Otherwise, if you don't and you look in the mirror, then that self-criticism is going to creep in. That self-judgment will always creep in. So you need to always look beyond that to the true self. Good, and back to plank again. So keeping that belly button sucked in. So what I like to imagine here and tell my clients to imagine is you're pretty much stopping the flow of urine here. Well, not stopping it, but it's just slowing it. So imagine you're doing a wee in a toilet and you want to slow down the amount of wee coming out, urine coming out. So your belly button goes in and up towards your chin. So it's really important to learn how to engage your core properly, because you use it in everyday life, you use it in every exercise. And turning it on acts as a core set, protects your whole body. Great work. So next superset, we've got water walk. So all you want to do here is keep your shoulders pulled back and down pretty much, and you're just imagining you're walking through water, through deep water, and you're just sculling the water. It's almost like a doggy paddle. You're scooping that water away. And we're working our chest and shoulders and triceps here, and also our oblique muscles. Doesn't matter which foot you put forward. You can swap if you want, or you can leave the same leg forward, doesn't matter. It is better with one foot forward though, rather than on the spot. That way you can reach forward without falling over. So yeah, as I was saying before, so you need to, when you look in the mirror, you need to identify with the true aspect of who you are. And that's where, you know, if anyone who knows me, I love to get deeper for this stuff. You know, that's what my whole message is about. I take a full, true, holistic approach to not only weight loss, but also complete, you know, health and happiness. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. We've got 10 seconds to go, just under. Keep going, hang in there. Pulling that water. Great work. So we're going to superset this one with what's called moonflowers. in Yoga Fit. So I'm a Yoga Fit instructor too, yoga teacher, and I also incorporated a bit of yoga in these workouts. Not much, but a little bit. So what you want to do here is keep your thighs open and point your knees straight out over your toes. And all we're doing is bringing our arms down and squeezing our shoulder blades back throughout the movement. So give our shoulder blades a good squeeze. So you don't want to squat down to the point where your heels lift off the ground. You always want to make sure that your heels stay on the ground. Reaching right out and then right in and squeeze. So you just make it work for you, whatever you can do. Back to what I was talking about before. So yeah, basically in short, our body, your body, is the temple of your soul. Okay, soul's a big word, I know. But your soul is your consciousness. It's the only permanent aspect of who you are. And the more you look after your body, the more life that you get to live, because your body is housing your soul, the true essence of who you are here. Once your body goes, then you go. That's why it's so damn important. Good. 30-second break. I'm guessing you need a drink by now. You should if you're working hard. So get that drink. Have a shake. Probably want to keep your arms down now as well, because both of these exercises involve having your arms up. So it's really challenging on all of your chest and shoulder and arm muscles to do the water walk. Keep going. And the next exercise consecutively. So yeah, so that's where I stand when it comes to loving yourself. And don't get me wrong, loving yourself is definitely not easy. In fact, it's the hardest thing anyone can do. Like I often say that to people, weight loss is probably the hardest journey you'll ever undertake. If you've got a lot of weight to lose, not for everyone, but for most people it is, because there's so much tied in with the weight. It's never about the weight itself, but rather about everything else going on in your life. Good 10 seconds to go, hang in there. Don't know about you, my arms are burning. Awesome. Obviously going to superset that again with moonflowers. So like I said, give your hands a shake, let your arms dangle down, have a little rest. Ten seconds to go. Good, and let's go last exercise. This is the last exercise, guys. So yeah, just summing up what I was talking about, loving yourself is not easy, it's a journey, so don't expect to love yourself overnight. It might take you years and years and years, but that's okay. But it might, chances are, if you're going through my 3 Keys coaching program, you would do it in a much shorter space. But at the end of the day, you need to love and respect your body, because it is a temple of your spirit, okay, your soul. So you've got 30 seconds to go off this, and then after that, you've made it through the workout. Absolutely awesome. Very proud of you. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together while you squat. Also, after you finish the workout, don't forget to do a cool down and stretch down. Super important once you finish the workout. And I'll see you guys in the next workout. 3 seconds to go. Well done.